trying to work out where Gerald's got her dress from, and you don't know.
I was just having a look down Gerald's dress.
Okay.
It said George and Astor. What are you talking about? For heaven's sake. Look, hello. Look, the girls are in, so we're all very excited. Lovely to see you all. You're hanging in there. They've been in with us since about 2 o'clock this morning.
It feels like it, probably.
It does. I don't know how you do it.
But it's quite a feat for the 5 of you to come in, though, because for us, we get in and it's, as you can probably see, we sort of throw some clothes on, quick dusty and makeup, away you go. But, you know.
Yeah, but they look like that.
Yeah, I know.
Look like that.
I was including you in that as well. So we, OK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harsh.
No, but there's like an engine, there's a machine behind you all, isn't there? I mean, how...
A machine?
No, there is. How many people have you brought in with you this morning?
Do you know what
There are a
happened?
few.
Right?
There are a
This
few
is like
today.
the earliest time we ever get called. It's like 4:30 or something. So we've got 2 hair and
annoying.
makeup. So 2 makeup and 2 hair so that we can get it done quicker. That's why there's so many people.
Okay.
Sensible, very sensible.
It was 3:30.
But you get a line because you bring an extra hair and makeup. But then you've got hair and makeup assistant. You've got stylists.
We've got one stylist.
OK, you've got stylists. Then you've got your... How many people in the record company?
No, just one.
Just one. And security?
Manager.
Tour manager. So how many we're looking
What are
at?
you trying to say?
Basically,
You've got
you've got an entourage.
Yeah.
Their assistants.
There's
Look at
about
that, 10 people.
10 people. They travel en masse. That's what happens.
5 of them,
But
to
it's
be
all good
fair.
fun, though.
Yeah, there's 5 of us, so that's 1 each.
Yeah.
Plus backup.
Plus backup.
Understudy, in case someone goes sick.
Just in case someone goes down in the
GA
field.
squad.
But
squad.
look, it's a result of all this hard work that you're putting in that you're at #1 now. And it's, you've got this new book that I was talking about earlier, and I just had to flick through. What was lovely about reading the book is those moments you're all talking about Pop Stars Arrivals, that first bit when you're all desperate to get in the band. And I'm intrigued because this is your 4th #1 now. Is it still as exciting?
More.
It changes,
Yeah,
it
much more.
completely changes. At the start when we were #1, it was for a month, and we were thinking, is this how it's supposed to feel? Is this what it's like to be #1? And then you can have all those years of knowing how hard it is and how hard you have to work on singles and all the work that everybody puts in. So now 19 singles later, we're like, well done!
It actually means more because we've only had 4 out of 19. You know, 4 #1s out of 19 is not that many when you put it into perspective. So the fact that this is the first #1 of the 6th album is a great feeling.
Yeah. And of course you've done brilliant. I was just intrigued by your accent then, Dean, because it's swung across the Atlantic somewhat, hasn't it? It's gone sort of, there's that very strong Irish with the American twang. No.
He's been on the coffee.
But no, but it's have you noticed that? Let's just see.
I think there's some similarities anyway already with American and Nadine's accents. So I think they've come out a little bit more.
Have you?
Well,
I've
if we want to
noticed
go
it
back,
in a few of the songs, the recording.
the American accent actually started off in Ireland. So, if we're talking about that, they're copying me.
That's what it is.
All right.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that I've noticed it first time.
Yeah.
Obviously, the new album's coming out as well in next week.
Next month.
Next month, which is very exciting. Is it sort of post Chemistry, which was such a well-received album, you know?
Well, then we had the Tangled Up album.
Yeah. But in terms of, I was intrigued because I think that was one of the first album where music critics from all the really hardcore music press suddenly turned around and were giving it 5 out of 5 stars. You know,
I mean,
absolutely amazing as well, wasn't it? Like,
for us, I think What Will the Neighbours Say, we felt like that with.
Right.
Because we toured that and stuff, we got the feedback
from the fans.
from What Will the Neighbours Say. And actually, on the album itself, had some great records that we would have liked to have released as singles. And then Chemistry was like, for us anyway, we thought, oh my God, anyone, we didn't know what to choose as a single. It was like, we loved them all. And then Tangled Up, obviously the greatest hits was, I hate calling it the greatest hits, the singles collection was a great feeling for us and a great tour for us. But this one, in fairness, collectively, is our favourite album.
Yeah.
And it's great to start it off with a #1 hit, sort of launch it in a
That's
great
what I
way.
mean, it's amazing.
We were a little bit nervous, like, the promise is, you know, like, we've never done that sound before. It was a totally new thing, and then for it to be so well received and going at #1, we were like,
But it's not, you know, it's not like... But it's, I mean, interestingly, as you're setting off with this new album, it's not like things are quieter for any of you, because you're all still busy in your own right. And obviously, you know, X Factor's kicked off for you, Cheryl, and I know what it's like to do that. It's hardcore.
It is. It's really intense.
Like, honestly, like, the 4 of us are so proud of her. Like, when we came down to X Factor, 'cause we were performing, and we were all just chilling, you know, having our hair and makeup done, and she was whizzing, oh, I've got to go there and I've got to do that, and we were like,
It's like
how are you doing
this? taking
How
it
are
with
you?
both.
Are you cracking the whip? They all have to vote for your acts
taking
each
it a
week.
bit too serious.
And you better be voting, girls.
They want to. That's the nice thing. They want to. To be fair, I haven't got a hard job, have I? Let's face it. My 3 girls are just amazingly talented in their own right. It's not like I've given them talent or anything. I'm just trying to advise them.
They're doing brilliantly, but are you prepared for that moment when one of them, because not all of them, only one can win?
No, I'm not thinking that way, Ben. We are going for an all-girl, one time ever, all-girl final.
All-girl final.
Yes.
Well, so you get all-girl final, but only one of them can win, so you're going to have to say...
Yeah, but at least they go 1, 2, 3. It's kind
That'd be a nice way of doing it. That'd be a nice
hard to
way of
bear.
doing it. I think one of the things in the book as well that you talk about, you're all very honest about your love lives as well, and you sort of the girls and the love, you talk about who you're with and stuff. Was that quite a sort of, Nicola, was that quite a sort of an important part of the book for you as well, to talk about where you are?
Do you know, it's everyone's personal thing. Some people like to talk about things and some other people, like, don't. But it was difficult doing the book as well, because obviously we're talking about us, but, like, in our lives, there's so many different people involved. So if you're talking about family, you're also talking about brothers, sisters. You know, you're not just talking about your life. You have to, like, thinking about, you know, what you're saying about their lives as well. So you have to be quite...
careful. Was it quite cathartic as well, in a way?
Do you know, it was
really
like
cathartic.
having counselling.
It was quite good. You left it and you were like, I didn't even know I felt like that.
Do you know, it was weird, actually. I've only read it back once, but reading it back as well was like, God, did I really open up that much?
Yeah.
Like, did I really go there?
It's good to get it off your chest, like you
Yeah.
perspectives of, I mean, obviously we talk about it, but when you read other people's take on that situation, you're like, oh, so that's how you felt at that time.
It also kind of set a lot of records straight about what people might think about us or what's happened in the past as well. So it's good to tell it from our point of view rather than...
It was
the
good for the
producer
fans.
screaming that if you stop talking, you'll be able to say.
So I'm lost.
We could chat all
Yeah, we could.
You keep talking. We'll just put the CD on.
The girls are going to be singing the #1 single for you very shortly as well. But thank you so much for coming in. I know you've got to jump on a plane very shortly as well, and you're all tired out.
Also, the Help for Heroes record.
The X Factor Help for Heroes record's coming out, isn't it, as well? So, but thank you for coming in. Best luck with the rest of the series as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.